Hi, it's Arlene from A Crafty Latina, and today I'm super excited to show you how you can create quick, easy Christmas gift tags using images already in Cricut Access and just using a font that's part of the Cricut Access as well. So I'm going to use these images. So there are about 7 images that I'm going to make 4 different tags. Let me just show you really quickly all of the images so you can pause the video. So these are the 7 images that I'm going to use to make 4 different tags. So I'm going to combine some of these in one tag. And if you want to search on Cricut Design Space, all you need to do is type in this exact number, including the number sign. You have to include this little number sign in the front. But if you include the number sign and this code, this is the image that will pop up. And it's so much easier to search if you want to use these exact images. But there's so many choices for you to customize your cute little gift tags. So let's get started. The first thing we have to do is unjumble this mess. Of all of the, once you bring in all of the images, I brought them all in at once. And I just want to separate them by the way that I'm going to use them. So this little jingle all the way, I'm going to combine it with Jingle Bells. Santa, I'm going to combine with this. Ho, ho, ho is going to be combined with this one. And this one is separate. So those are going to be the 4 tags. These 2 go together, and this is just how I'm doing it. The Santa in the fireplace goes alone, Santa's favorite, and Santa's going to go together, and Jingle All the Way, and the Jingle Bells are going to go together. So I'm just going to group them for now, just to keep them together, and then I can just push them out of the way together while I work on one at a time. So let's just start with the one that's a single one. So to create the gift tag, this is the image, but to create the gift tag, we're super lucky that now if you go into shapes, there are some tag images already here that you can use. So we can make this one as a gift tag if we wanted to. And that's a free one. So you can use this for each one of them. And that's just a free image. If you have Cricut Access, they have other options here that we can use as well. So for this, I'm going to use this one for Santa. So here it is. I'm going to make the height 4 inches, but the first thing that I want to do is I need to flip it. This is not the bottom of my tag. This is going to be the top. So I go up here to flip and just flip vertically. And it just makes it, it just flips it over. And then the height, I'm going to change it up here to 4. That's the height that I want. And I'm going to make it white. And that does not look like white. Yeah, that white's down here. And now all I have to do is bring Santa. And if you bring your image and you don't see it, that's because it's in the back. Go to arrange and send to the front. And now you can put Santa whatever size you want, but I'm going to add text like a to and from text on here. So I want to make sure that I have space for that. And we also still have to cut out the little hole here so you can feed your ribbon through. So let's add some text. I'm going to go into text. And the font that I like to use, I like to use this font. It's called A Child's Year. I feel like it's pretty clear when you just want to do like simple text. And I'm not worried. You can use any font that you like. I'm not worried because I don't need it to be a writing font because this is a print then cut project. This is something that with these images, I'm not going to do all of these individual layers. I'm actually going to make all of this into one image where I'm going to print on my inkjet printer and then cut it with my Cricut. So this is the 2, and I'm just going to duplicate that little box, bring it to the bottom, and just change it to from. And you don't have to put anything if you don't want, or put whatever else you want to see. I feel like this is super big. This is 4 inches. I don't think I want this to be so big right now. The font is like almost 30. I'm going to make this, let me make this 20 because you want a room to be able to write your name. And again, you have a choice. If you already know what these gift tags are going to, you can do the font and just type the text right here and just put the 2 on the from. So the from would always be the same for me. So I would just do that and have that already pre-populated. And then if I'm just going to make a bunch of tags and use them, I can just leave this blank and then you can just handwrite whatever name it is that you want. So for this one, I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm just going to keep Santa like that. I may make him a little bigger and cover down here and move the from up a little bit. So then the from, you can type right into this. The name would go right in here if you want to type it or if you want to write it. So now the next thing that you want to do is you want to make the little hole here so that you can use it and put a ribbon and use it as a tag. So simple enough. We're going to go back into our shapes. Just grab the circle right here. Here it is. And just change it to whatever size you think it should be. I normally put it at, I want to say 0.2 at least, so that a ribbon can get through there. Actually 0.25. Yeah, I like that. And then you just grab it, highlight the tag as well, go up to a line and make sure that it's centered horizontally. And make sure you leave space on top. Like there's white. Let me zoom into this. Make sure that you leave space on the top of the little hole, because when the Cricut cuts, you don't want it to cut through the tag. You want it to leave a little space there. So I think that's perfect. Now to do the slicing, ignore my images. I don't know why it's glitching there, but it's fine. Grab the circle, grab your tag, and then go down to the bottom where it says slice and just click on that. You should just see like a quick flash. There it is. And then you know it's already happened. So you take out the little circle and you'll see where it's been cut out, and you need to remove that too. That's the second little piece. That's the other little circle that got cut through from the tag. And those two, I'm gonna just keep this one just for my other tags, but move this to the back. The image is still there, just move the tag to the front. So just send it to the back, and there it is. It doesn't, you can't really tell if it's transparent. You know that there's something here, there's a little hole, but to make sure that you see that it's transparent, I'm just gonna change the color of the canvas on the back to red. And see, now you can see the red through here. It's transparent. There's a little hole there. So that's why you see the canvas through. I'm going to change my canvas back to white so we can continue with the others. And now this is complete. So this image is already a print and cut image. When you pull it in from Cricut Design Space, it's already a print and cut image. So what you need to do is the text that you added, you need to go down to the bottom and you have to hit flatten on both texts. And then you want to grab everything and you want to come down here and you want to hit attach. And then you want to hit flatten. And all of your layers become one image right here. Again, it looks like there's no tag there because it's white. But let me change the desktop canvas color again in the background. And there, it's there. You just don't see it because it's white. So you know what? I'm just going to keep my canvas this color so that you can see everything that happens in the background. So let's work with the second one. So let's bring the second group, which is the jingle all the way. I'm going to ungroup them. I'm going to go back into shapes, find the tag that I want, and I'm going to go down into the access, include it with subscription, and I'm just going to pick this one. I'm going to make it white. And I'm going to change it to the height to 4 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and just cut the little circle out now. So I'm going to bring it here. Again, if you don't see the image, like if you don't see where it's at, that means it's in the back. So you have to hit arrange and send it to the front. Highlight that in your tag. Make sure that it's aligned. Make sure that it's centered horizontally. And make sure you have space on the top so when it cuts. So highlight the two together, which is the circle and the tag, and you hit slice. Again, that little flash happens. And you want to remove this part, and you want to remove the little circle. And there's your tag. And again, you know that it's cut because you can see the red through it. So the jingle jangle, I'm going to put bring it to the front, and I'm going to put the jingle jangle in the middle. Jingle all the way. I don't know why I'm saying jingle jangle. I think I saw a movie on Netflix this weekend that was called Jingle Jangle. which was really good, by the way. If you've had Netflix, find Jingle Jangle. It is a cute holiday movie. Arrange it to the front. So I'm going to put these little jingle bells up here, which I like, and then jingle all the way. And I'm going to add my text, my to and my from, which I should have just copied, but that's okay. We can do that. Super simple. In this one, though, I want it different. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to make this one, I'm going to make the to and the from red on this one. And I think I might do that on the other one too. It makes it a little more holiday. Now this, we have to go back here and flatten the text. But I'm going to just duplicate that. Keep it over here. I'm just keeping it out of the way for now because I'm going to continue using it in the other one. So this is your second one. I think this is super adorable. Again, if you have long names, then just make this smaller, move it around, whatever you need to do. These images already, these are all print and cut, so you don't have to really worry about this. If it just says basic cut, you can go up here to the image and just hit print and change it to print and cut. Once you're done, highlight the entire thing. Again, you attach and then you flatten. That is 2. And I'm just going to use these 2 same shapes. So let's bring in the next image. Okay, just to save some time, I've already prepped the 2 tags. I did exactly as this. They're 4 inches high each, and I just sliced out the little circle from them. So the third image that we're going to work with are these 2. Let me ungroup. And I'm going to put this little reindeer hat. I'm going to use it on this one. Let me move it to the front. I'm just going to put it here, sort of in the center, and I just want to put the ho 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 right under it. Again, move that to the front. And this is a great way if you find different images, Cricut Design Space, that you can combine them and create your own thing. And I've already copied the to and from here. So look how cute this is. I don't even want to make it any bigger because I like that it sort of is centered to the tag. So these are already flattened. This image is layered. So if you look at Santa Hat with antlers, this has layers. So you need to flatten that image. And the ho ho ho, it'll tell you, again, these are 2 different layers. You need to flatten that image. And then once you do that, you need to attach everything to the tag. So you grab everything with your tag, you hit attach, and you hit flatten. And it all turns into one big print and cut item. So that's your third. And look how super simple this is. And then this is the last one we're going to work with. Let me ungroup this. And Santa, let's bring you to the front. Make him smaller so that and you can make your tags whatever size you want. I'm making them, 4 inches. I feel like that's a good height. And just to give him, let me move the to and the from over here so that I see how much space I have. Again, if you don't see your image, that means it's in the back. Go to arrange and send it to the front. And the same thing with the from when it comes in. If you don't see it, send it to the front. So I want to give him a little more space. I want to make him a little bigger. I like him like that. And then this right here, I want to put this on this tag that Santa Claus has, the sign that he's holding. I'm going to put Santa's favorite on there. So again, bring it over, bring it to the front, and just resize it so that it fits in the sign. And then sort of rotate it a little bit so it looks like it belongs right in there. How cute. I love it. So again, this is already, if you click on this, it says basic cut. And if it says that, it's not going to give you an option down here to flatten. Go into the operation up on your toolbar and just hit print and cut and just click standard. Santa is all layers. So you have to flatten him out. And that's okay that you saw the other part. Santa's favorite went to the back. So you just hit arrange and bring it to the front. The to and the from, we've already flattened that from before. So highlight the entire thing, hit attach, and hit flatten. And there you have 4 cute little gift tags that you can personalize, type out the names as you do it. So the other thing that you're going to see is all of the layers that we had, all of these images and all of this stuff were all of these crazy layers. We only have 4 layers now. And that's because we only have 4 tags. Everything is a print and cut, which means everything is connected. to each individual tag, all of the images. And when you hit make it, you're going to see what that looks like on your sheet. And the size that I created, these are only 4 inches high. This should all fit on one 8.5 by 11 piece of paper for me to be able to cut it all in one sheet at a time. And there they are. You can see right here, material size 8.5 by 11, print then cut. And there are the 4 of them. Again, it doesn't look like it's a tag because it's on a white piece of paper, but it will cut out the tag that we're creating. I'm going to go ahead and continue, and I will be right back. I wanted to show you, this is when I do the print from my inkjet. You see how it looks like there's no tag, but it is. And wait till you see when it cuts out. And that is it. I always like to do a test, but I can already tell that everything cut through beautifully. I mean, perfectly. I'm going to release it. This is it, guys. Look how cute. And I already know they cut right through, and look how easy they come right off. The little holes stay on there. I just want to show you the 4 of them. How cute. How simple. Just flatten your images, do print and cut, and you have amazing little gift tags for your gifts. I hope that was helpful. It's Arlene from A Crafty Latina. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss future videos. I'll see you soon.